Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wise 4E channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Following what appeared to be a suicide at the age of 25, the Sister Wise star was discovered dead in his home on Tuesday. Just one day prior to the terrible event, Garrison's last texts raised questions about his well-being, according to TMZ material. According to a police record that the outlet was able to obtain, Janelle, 54, had conversations with police following the murder of her son. The television celebrity told authorities that she had received troubling communications from her son the day before. According to Janelle, Garrison texted a group of persons that the Brown family collaborates with on their TLC show, the police said. "I want to despise you for sharing the happy times," according to the message. "However, I am unable to. I long for these bygone days." She informed authorities that she contacted her son after discovering Garrison's odd text, but he only responded for a short while before stopping. When she asked her other children to see how the 25-year-old was doing, Gabriel, his older brother, offered to help. As Gabriel reached Flagstaff, Garrison had already passed away. TMZ claims that 3 of Garrison's housemates who were living with him at the time were questioned by the authorities. According to the story, several people claimed to have heard a pop on Monday night, but they didn't believe it to be a gunshot and didn't even go check on the TLC personality to find out what had happened. The housemates were unaware of Garrison's passing, according to the police, until Gabriel showed there and discovered his brother was dead and holding a handgun. According to the report, Gabriel made a 911 call. According to Garrison's roommates, he was well known in the family to struggle with alcohol. Gabriel asserted, though, that he was unaware of his brother's situation. According to TMZ, the 33-year-old gave an explanation of how his younger sibling, who had just begun a new job at a medical facility, seemed to be doing okay on his own. The outlet claims that Janelle informed the authorities that Garrison and his father, Cody Brown, were no longer on good terms. Robert Garrison Brown was born on April 10, 1998, and he was a frequent participant in his family's reality program, which documented the polygamous lifestyle of his parents. In 2023, Janelle and Cody were divorced, as did his other 2 wives, Christine and Mary. Garrison joined the Nevada National Guard in 2015, and in 2016 he completed his basic training. By 2021, Garrison had relocated to Arizona, far from his family, and he and his father were no longer in communication. "Cody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown," Janelle posted on Instagram. "For everyone who knew him, he was a source of happiness. We shall be left speechless by the void his loss has left in our lives. Please respect our privacy and join us in paying tribute to his memory." Regretfully, Garrison's passing came after a difficult time for his family, especially Cody. You can chat on 988lifeline.org, text crisis text line at 741,741, or contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-200-73 8255 if you or someone you know is touched by any of the topics discussed. Brown, 25, was found dead on Tuesday morning following a self-inflicted gunshot wound, according to his younger brother Gabe, 22. When Garrison stopped returning texts on Monday night, their mother Janelle reportedly called the police, and Gabe went over to his apartment. Officer Danny Warden spoke with his roommates after Flagstaff police were called to the site following the finding. More information has now been made public after Garrison's 3 roommates discussed their whereabouts and mental health with police officers. The U.S. Sun has received a copy of the police report in which Garrison's roommates Tyler, Cheyenne, and Addison detail their accounts of the events leading up to the tragic event on Monday night. The officer noted in his letter, Addison said he's talked to Garrison about his recent depression. He stated that Garrison is an alcoholic and drinks every night. The night before Garrison committed suicide, Addison claimed they had a conversation in which Garrison seemed to be intoxicated. Addison claimed that despite their extensive time together, nothing Garrison said ever sparked a red flag. Addison said that he knew that Garrison was having problems with his ex-girlfriend and that he was not a very happy person, the report continued. Cheyenne, Garrison's other roommate, confirmed Addison's account of the reality star's hardships. She said that she had been speaking with the Sister Wives star more frequently lately, despite the fact that they had only ever met in passing. She stated that she talked a little more in depth with him about how he was struggling with drinking and his depression surrounding that. The statement from the police continued. Concerns about Garrison's welfare were raised by his last texts the day before the terrible event. Following her son's passing, his 54-year-old mother Janelle spoke with investigators, the police report states. The TV star told authorities that she had found troubling communications from her son sent just prior to the incident. Janelle claimed that Garrison had texted a group of persons that collaborate with the Brown family on their TLC program. I want to despise you for sharing the happy times, according to the message. However, I am unable to. I long for these bygone days. She informed authorities that she contacted her son after discovering Garrison's odd text, but he only responded for a short while before stopping. Gabriel, his younger brother, promised to check on him when she called her other children. As Gabriel reached Flagstaff, Garrison had already passed away. Supporters are pleading with TLC to act Sister Wise as the Brown family deals with Garrison's passing. Many talked about the death of Janelle and Kobe Brown's son on Reddit. The program must be completed. It is unfathomable to deal with losing a child. The loss of a child has no name. I'm really sorry for them. One person said, as viewers, we shouldn't want to watch this family grieve this tragedy. I was taught you love in private, and you grieve in private. No one should be watching, they continued. What the family want will determine this, in totality and entirety. Another said, I could see them not wanting to drag this onto TV. Another added, I think it should be cancelled. Frankly, I thought another season was wrong before hearing the terrible news about Garrison. After the young man's passing, it's unclear where the show will go. More information has now been made public after Garrison's 3 roommates discussed their whereabouts and mental health with police officers. The U.S. Sun has received a copy of the police report in which Garrison's roommates Tyler, Cheyenne, and Addison detail their accounts of the events leading up to the tragic event on Monday night. The officer noted in his letter, Addison said he's talked to Garrison about his recent depression. He stated that Garrison is an alcoholic and drinks every night. The night before Garrison committed suicide, Addison claimed they had a conversation in which Garrison seemed to be intoxicated. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.